So I made a video yesterday about how to start your private rental car company. Um, and the first two steps, I ran out of time, but the first two steps was to first start a business, which, like I said, you don't have to start a business, but that'll be the best route to keep everything under your business name. The next step was to get insurance. So just a quick recap on that. With insurance, I use ARRC, uh, which is Auto Rental Resource Center. So you can go to arrc.net if you want to check that out. But there's different insurance companies that will insure your cars while they're being rented out. So that's two steps. Now the third and fourth step would be getting the cars and getting the customers. So first we're going to talk about getting your cars. A good place to find where you get your cars are on I like Facebook Marketplace. I also like OfferUp, and I also like going to the auction. Now, I'm going to talk about the first two first, which is the OfferUp and Facebook Marketplace, because most people are able to get them. The auction is something I'll leave for last because most people don't have access to it, but you can get access to it. So let's say Facebook Marketplace and OfferUp. Both of them are pretty much the same. Um, I think, in my opinion, it's not either one that you're gonna find better deals. It's just you have to know what to look for. For example, if you're gonna go on OfferUp, you have other people who are looking for cars and they know when they see a good deal. So you have to pretty much stick to what kind of car you want to get. So me, for example, I like to deal with Hondas and Toyotas because I know they're reliable cars, and my demographic of people, which are rideshare drivers like Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, those drivers, they are gonna put a beating on the car. They're gonna ride the cars a lot, put a lot of miles on the cars. So I know I want to get a car that is gonna last and that they can ride, but I know it's not going to be too expensive to fix the parts and everything. So, but I know I need a durable quality car, and Toyotas and Hondas are good for me. That's what I like to deal with. Now, when it comes to that, what I like to do is I'll put on the filter when you go on Facebook or OfferUp. I'll put the filter on where I'm looking for whatever year. I like to try to do under 10 years, 10 and up, 10 and younger. So I like to do, let's say it's 2014, 24 right now. So I go to 2014 Toyota Corolla, and I'll put the price range I want. Now, what I like to do with the prices is I know that car is probably going to be around like 6,500 that people are asking for it, which is cool. And but I like to already know about the car because I have a few of these cars, so it's good for you to know what are the symptoms, which means every car has problems. Every car has issues, every design. It may be that the starter goes out all the time, or the headlights always go out, or the alternator goes bad quick, or the water pump. Every car has a sickness, an issue. Whatever car it is, they always have something wrong with them. So what you have to do is you have to know the things that go wrong with that car. So, for example, let's say Toyota Corolla. I know that the what's it called? The motor mount. The motor mount that's on the passenger side in the front, that always goes bad on the Toyota Corollas. It goes bad quicker than everything else. And what you'll get is the car starts shaking really crazy and going crazy. And people are like, they panic. They don't know what's going on. But it's really just an easy fix. It's the motor mount. It's something that can be fixed pretty easily. But if you don't know how to do it, If you take it to a mechanic or a dealer, they're gonna charge you an arm and leg to fix it. It's gonna be like over $1,000. So if you learn how to do something like that, like YouTube University is your best friend. YouTube University is your best friend because you'll learn so much from YouTube on how to fix cars. But watch a video, learn how to do it, and do it yourself. It'll save you a lot of money. But I can go to the guy who's selling the car, or girl who's selling the car, and go look at it, and I'll be able to pinpoint things that I see that are wrong with it that I know if I take it to a mechanic, it's going to cost me a lot of money. But I already know how to fix it. So those type things you want to have under your belt as far as the knowledge. So what you can point out to the person that the car needs to be done, and that you can help drop the price. So it's all about how much you buy it for, as far as how much money, how much profit you're making too. The way I look at it, I go into it, I know I'm going to rent the cars out. But sometimes I might just want to sell it real quick. I might just want to flip it, and make a quick profit. That's doable as well. So I go into it at a mindset that, okay, if I buy it for this price, can I turn around, fix whatever's on it, and sell it and make me a nice size profit, at least $1,000 on it, if I sell it a week from now? That's how I look at it. And if you could do that, that's a great thing. That's something you want to buy. So when I get into the car, I don't want to go too deep, but because I don't want to make the video a super long video. But that's one thing. Buy your car. I'll make another video on how you buy the car, like what things you look for, what you do when you get the car to buy it at a better price. So I don't want to go into a rabbit hole and make the video super long. So, boom, you got to get the car. I gave you hints on how to get a good deal with the car. Now, next thing is how you're going to get your customers. Your customers, with your customers, what you need to do is, there's either, like I said, those apps like HireCar, Turo, what else? HireCar, Turo, Get Around. Like I said, Get Around and HireCar are the same now. So there's different apps you can go on, and you can set up your car and rent them out through the apps. If you have your own private rental car business, then you can advertise on your own. So you'll be surprised. Excuse me. You'll be surprised. You put an ad out on Facebook, you're gonna get so many people that hit you up trying to rent a car from you. Excuse me. The only bad thing about Facebook, and even with HireCar and Turo, a lot of those people are not going to take care of your car. The majority of people are not going to take care of your car. So you got to look at it like you're weeding through you're pretty much, you're weeding through the traffic. You're trying to pick flowers from the garden or fruit, but you're picking out the good fruit. You're getting out all the bad fruit. So, excuse me, all the bad apples, you need to get rid of that. You need to get rid of them. And the way you do it is you need to have a system in place where you know what type of person you want to rent your car. So you gotta, with me, I deal with people who are 30 and up. Guys, I don't like dealing with girls. Women, always have bad experiences with women, period. Every time the car comes back messed up, something happens. Either the kids mess up the seats, or they hit the bumper or something. Every time a woman is just, I personally have not had any good luck with women, so that's just my experience. Excuse me, guys. Now, when it comes to finding people, like I said, I told you my stipulations. You do how you want to do, But I'll tell you a quick story. The first time I rented a car, like I said, I put out an ad on Facebook, and I had so many people that 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 messaged me. I need to rent a car. I need to rent a car. So boom, I rent the car out. It was a female, a woman, a lady, and she rented the car for a week. Came back, my bumper all banged up. Um, so that's just me trying to rent the car out so quick, and I didn't have any systems in place to say, okay, I would rather have this type of person and say no to this. You have to say no to most of the people. Most of the people are going to be up to no good. Just keeping it real. They don't care about your car. So don't let this be something that turns your way. It's just something you have to learn to maneuver around, because you can make good money with cars, but you have to learn how to weed through the bad apples. All right, so knowing how to find a good car, knowing how to find good people, those are your two things. All right, you guys have a good day.